Alright, hey guys, what's up? CJ with Canopy Landscape here. Thank you for tuning in to another video. Today, nothing special. I'm just going to be showing you kind of what goes into getting ready for small tree work without any equipment. Just saws, climb gears, rope, stuff like that. Having to pack everything, get ready. I'm just doing some work for my buddy. He owns a house up in Maine. He wants some trees cut down and cleared, so we're going to be heading up there this weekend to get that done and freeze a little bit. It's supposed to be -4 on Saturday, and they are getting about 15 inches of snow in the next 2 days, so it's going to be fun. But I got to pack all my gear, get some saws ready. I've only really seen pictures, so I think it's a lot of small stuff. I don't know. We're going to bring the 572 with a 32-inch bar. We also bring the 562 with a 24-inch, and then both climbing saws, because I don't know how well this new climbing saw is gonna work. So I'll bring the other one as a backup just in case, because we never know. But first, gotta put all our new chains away. I really can't wait to start spinning my own chains, because I just spent $215 on 6 chains, and it's a little ridiculous. So it's gonna be nice when I can order bulk rolls of 100 foot and be able to just do all my own stuff. But we'll jump into it, and we'll start packing up our gear. Start off, we gotta switch over this 20-inch bar on the 562 to 24. I'm mainly gonna be running a 24 on here, so I'm gonna probably keep that on here. I like these captive bar nuts. I'm glad Husqvarna finally decided to go that route and make life a little bit easier. This is the first time I've pulled apart this saw, so you will see. Jeez. I've used it a little bit, so it's only a little dirty. I don't have the compressor in here, so I'm just going to scrape it out. Get some of the gunk out of there. But it's not too bad. I'm also undecided on how big of a fan I am of these external clutches. I know my 395 XP has one. The 572 has an internal one. So it's a little bit nicer and easier to switch out chains and bars and stuff with the internal one. But I don't know which one's better. So if you guys have any input, I will gladly appreciate it. I'm running a 24-inch Husqvarna X-Torque bar for that. So throw that one on, and we have a Husqvarna 85. I think that's the model number. I forget. I just bought them because I'm still waiting on the spinner stuff to come in. So we'll make sure we put this on the right way. Get her on that sprocket. Looks good to me there. It's kind of a pain, apparently. This thing does not want to line up good. new saw problems. Alright, well, that's switched over. So that's one step down the process. Throw this 20-inch sheath on there, just for now. Here is our assortment of saws we're bringing, because we have no idea what we're getting into. Like I said, we got the 572 XP with a 32-inch bar. Trying to kill these chains up, because these are 0.50 and I want all my chains to be 0.58. So I got this chain left, which on its last sharpening. I got one more left hanging up on the wall over there, maybe two, hopefully only one. And then we'll be switching out this bar, buying a new 32-inch and running all 0.58. We got the 562 XP that you just saw us work on. I put 24-inch bar on that. We got the 540 XP. I haven't used this thing in a tree yet, so I have no idea how it's going to be. So I figured just in case, we'll bring the 435 as a backup, because you never know. I don't want to drive all the way up there and then have this thing not work. So I know that one works good enough, and we will keep it at that. Here's one tooth you can really see. It's down to its last little bit. I picked up this Husky little tote box on wheels to throw some of my stuff in. Make it a little bit easier for jobs. That way I can just throw the tote, load it up with stuff in the back of my truck in the bed. Not have to worry about the weather really getting at them too much. Then I kind of bring a little bit of everything, because like I said, I don't know what I'm getting into. So, climb up on the rope wall over here. We have a rigging line, just in case. I don't think we'll need a porta wrap, but we'll bring a whoopee sling for the porta wrap just in case. And another rigging line for pulley. Bring a couple of slings. These are just homemade slings because I'm too cheap to buy good ones. We'll throw a porta wrap in there. So that's always something that's good to have. I have this little DeWalt little tool case that I use to put my just my tools in here. So I got a little array of files and sharpening stuff and my my scrunchies. So I'm gonna load this up with some more stuff and bring this up just in case. Also, don't want to forget our climb line. I have this old rope bag that I keep my climb line in with my akimbo attached to it. That way I don't lose it. But we'll throw that in there. And then throw some extra carabiners in here. I keep some on my belt, but I forgot to put these on the other day. So I'll throw those in. I also use a rigid little box again too to store a lot of my other stuff, my chains and smaller bars for the climbing saws. So I'm going to load this up with chains and I will throw that in the box too. And then hopefully my climbing gear fits in here. Ooh, that's going to be a tight fit for that cover. Keep my climbing gear in that bag. I got that bag when I first bought my first saddle. I think I got it from Westboro. It's a nice little tote bag to keep everything in. case you never know. It's a lot easier to have everything all in one place. Throw in a faller's helmet with our off-centered GoPro mount. And then my climbing helmet is a Petzl, I think it starts with a V, I don't even remember. I'm not a big fan of it. Helmet's comfortable, but these glasses are not fun. They pop off all the time. So you'll slide them down. Let's see if I can even get it. Slide them down. When you use them a few times, they tend to always pop off. So, not a big fan of that. Might switch to a Fanner Protos. But I want to have center built in. So when I order one, I'm going to have center built in. And then I'll order an extra center for this helmet for the ground guys. But I think that's all we need for this tote. Do a little once over. Oh yeah, this is a tight one. Guess we'll see how well this box holds up too. Might throw some zip ties on this cover just to make sure that it doesn't fly off on the highway, because it is like a 3.5 hour ride. Full thing of bar oil. Throw that on top so we don't forget it. Gas, we get about 1 gallon. I might pour that into another bin and just refill up with 2 gallons. So that will probably be the better plan. We'll throw a 2 gallon mix thing in there. I buy just a Husqvarna 2-stroke oil mix because it's easier just to buy the 2 gallon or the 1 gallon ones. So I try and keep plenty of these in stock. That way I always have it and I don't have to worry about anything. And then I know I got gloves in the truck, hats in the truck. We'll bring some suspenders just in case. And then also our falling belt setup. This is from West Coast Saw. Get the Grizzly Peak scabbards on there. Some Husqvarna wedges, which aren't the best, but they work for now. Some chain scabbards and a gas and oil Gatorade bottle set up with one of my axes that I hung. So it's definitely a nice one. I like to bring that with me, so we'll get some use for it. But now we'll keep everything all in one centered location, all the saws in one spot. We're just gonna have to remember this tripod and our other camera doohickey thing. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that's pretty much what goes into my little packing scheme. Like I said, I don't know what I'm getting into, so I'm probably overpacking, but I'd rather have more than not have enough when I'm up there. Don't need any equipment. We're just falling, cutting up, and then stacking everything. So there'll be no equipment. It's just me going up there with my truck, my gear, my saws, and that's pretty much it. That's a little packing video of what I would normally bring on a job, and then plus equipment and other stuff like that. A little bit overkill on the size, but I'd rather have more than not enough. Also, don't think I'll need that 32-inch bar, but I like to use big bars instead of small ones, so we'll bring it anyways. With that, we appreciate you guys watching the video. We hope you subscribe. If you do, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we post a video. Our videos come out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:30 in the morning. So you can look forward to that. Also, don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at Canopy Tree Landscape LLC. We're trying to grow our audience on there and post more videos. Hopefully we can get some good GoPro footage from this job. And be able to make some more content for you guys. So with that, stay tuned for the next video, and hopefully we'll have some good content coming out of this job.